I hear it a lot these days. I'm going to stop looking for a new job because everything is quietening down. And I get it. I totally get it. You see job advertisements going down. You see a lot more people being in holiday mode or the festive season mode. And so there are a lot more festivities, like there is Melbourne Cup, there is Christmas, the Christmas parties, and so on. And a lot more people take the advantage to take here and there that holiday. So they are in that holiday mindset. And a lot of people keep on telling you nothing is happening in Australia for November, December, like it's quiets down. And some people even laughed at it, and they said to me, like, things only start picking up after in March next year, after Australia Day. And in the beginning, that was a joke. And a lot of people believe that. They think it's belief, and they stop their activity. They stop looking for a new challenge because of that belief. And I get why you would say that, but believing that and thinking that is true might stop you entirely from missing out on great, amazing opportunities. Because if that was 100% true, I wouldn't have had some of my biggest months in recruitment in November and December. And the reason why that is because people still resign. People still go on mat leave. People just fall sick or anything like that. And companies, they still operate. Projects, they still need to be resourced. And projects need to still meet deadlines, right? So things in business go on regardless of the festive season, regardless of anything else. So yes, there is a drop-off in job ads. But here's what I want you to think about also. So even though a certain activity really decreases, it doesn't mean that there is absolutely nothing amazing going on under the surface. Because, like I said, still companies need to find good people to resource project that they're working on. And because everybody has that same mindset, you have less competition as a candidate. Because a lot of people will stop looking. They will actually stop looking at job boards altogether. And just because of that, your chances as a candidate increase because you have less competition. So there's a strategy that you can create in terms of how to get and to land a job by the end of the year by focusing on November and December and really capitalizing on that time to really make the right connections. And that is by developing a really good job search strategy. Now, most people just rely on Seek, LinkedIn, or Indeed.com, or any other job boards to find their positions. And that is one avenue. But what I want you to do when you create your job search strategy is diversify in it and think about, okay, I will take this time to start building a new network and have informal interviews with people and reconnect with my network. Because a lot of people, they have a network and they collect LinkedIn connections. But basically, they lost touch with those connections because the whole year you have been heads down, bums up, and just work. So take this time to reconnect with your network and to really understand what's going on for them and how you potentially can help them. Because another thing, a study came out, and one of the major global job boards published that study, that a lot of senior vacancies are filled in November and December because they want that person to start in the first quarter of next year. So the idea of nothing is happening in November and December is going to harm you potentially. And most of all, you're going to miss opportunities that you might really want to capitalize on. So diversifying your job search is key in that. So you have, yes, you have your reactive approach, which is just applying through Seek, LinkedIn, any other job boards. And then you have your network building, a new network on how to actually create those new informal interviews. And then the third aspect is reconnecting with your existing network, nurturing them, and making sure that you're aware which opportunities are in your existing network. Now, before you do all of that, what's really vital and really important is understanding your own profile. And when I say your own profile, is by understanding what is your unique value proposition. Because you can apply for jobs, network all you want, whether it's online, offline, reconnecting with your new network, whatever you do. If you don't have the right positioning, you're not going to come across really well with the other person, because then the other person won't understand what's the advantage of hiring you. So you need to be very clear what your elevator pitch is, how you want to position yourself and how you want to package yourself in terms of, so that the other person knows how you would fit into the project they might have coming up, or in the wider organization. Because one thing that is so critical, and I see that with my clients at the moment, and it's a big topic that we're talking about, is referrals. So many organizations, they create internal referral programs. And this is an untapped opportunity that people forget about. It's like, okay, how can you get referred internally by somebody that works there? And the first thing you need to do is really nurture your own network. So yes, you have to build your network with people that are coming in new, but also nurture your existing network. Because the issue is, and the problem I see all the time with my clients, is that they haven't connected or touched base with that person in years. And then suddenly a job comes up. And then they think like, oh, I have to reach out to that person, but it's really uncomfortable. I don't know how. So that's why it's so important to reconnect with your network and to make sure that that you spend time and invest time in really getting that to where it needs to be. So I hope this makes sense. And so what I want you to do, if you really like this video and if it resonated with you, give me a thumbs up. And so the more people that engage with the video, the more people that I can reach and share my message with, and the more careers I can transform. What is my specialization? I'm a career and leadership coach, and I help professionals like yourself go up in their career to go to the next level and land the next six-figure leadership role. And a big aspect of that is that piece of positioning, and then creating the right message, the right pitch, making sure that is really translated into your online and offline profile, so in your resume and in your LinkedIn profile. And then we have to make sure that it's completely embedded in everything you do and how you communicate to others, whether that's in your interview, in your networking strategy, how you want to raise your profile, whether that's internal or external. So it's really vital that you think about how you want to position yourself and how you want to come across. So if you want to take this one step further, and if you say like, Caroline, I've been following you for a while, and I want to have a chat with you, book a call on newhorizoncoaching.com.au/call and schedule in a time for us to chat. And what we will do on that chat is going to be very simple. First of all, we're going to look at your current situation. I want to get to know you because everybody is different. So I want to see what's really stopping you and holding you back. And then I want to understand where you want to be in your career. What's your short-term plan? What's your long-term plan? And even if you don't know it, that's okay. We will work it out. We will identify what's blocking you, put a strategy around that. And at the end of the call, if you say, Caroline, I want you to help me implement that, we can talk about that too. So basically, if you are ready to really make the best of this last quarter, or potentially step into 2020 really with a strong profile, then make sure to book in a call and see potentially how we can work together. Hope this helped, hope this resonated, hope this inspired you to take action in the next step. And I hope you change your belief that there are things that definitely are happening in November and December, and that you can capitalize on that. Thank you so much.